my channel. This is going to be a hair tutorial slash hair review. I've gotten a lot of questions on how I do my no part flip over method wig, and I decided to go ahead and do a video for you guys. Now, I have done a video before, but I think the video quality wasn't quite right, so I decided to do it again and give you guys more of a close-up on how I do my method. Before you ask, the hair that I am wearing right now is by a Aliexpress vendor called Sunlight Hair, and this is their Brazilian deep curly hair. I have done a review on their hair before. I believe it was the body wave hair. And with their body wave hair as well as the deep curly hair, I've had great experience with their hair. The lengths that I am wearing is 18, 22, and 22, and I am using all three bundles. They did also send me a lace closure, but I decided not to use it. I wanted to actually leave some of my natural. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will try to answer all you guys' questions if you're not able to understand how I do my technique in the video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
So before we get into the tutorial, I wanted to actually show you how the hair came packaged to me. They shipped it to me standard DHL. The hair came in the plastic packaging. Here is the lace closure as well as the three bundles that I received. Even though I didn't use the lace closure, after expecting it, I really didn't see any issues with it. It did come semi bleached. I think that it would match my skin tone if I was to install the lace closure. This is the 18-inch, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice size bundle. The texture and the curl pattern was very well. I did notice that towards the end of the bundles, the curl pattern does get looser. And these are the two 22 inches. They look exactly the same. I didn't see any issues with that, and the bundles were a nice size as well. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to go ahead and get into the tutorial on how I do my no part flip over method wig. And I didn't show you guys how I sewed both the 22-inch bundles as well as most of the 18-inch bundle, because I have a lot of tutorials on my channel on how I do my custom wigs. So I went ahead and sewed down just back and forth. I didn't cut any of my wefts, and I went ahead and just sewed it onto a standard wig cap with the adjustable straps in the back. I didn't use a dome cap this time. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and start off with your first track, and you're going to be sewing each weft exactly on top or almost on top of each other, because you really don't want any type of space in between each row. You want to make sure you start with a half square shape on your wig cap before you start doing the no part flip over method. Then you want to begin sewing your wefts in a sideways direction, as you see that I'm doing right now. Now keep in mind, you will be cutting your wefts to achieve this look. And when I get to the very end of my wig cap, I will be cutting my weft and then starting on the next row. Okay, so now I'm starting on the second row, and as you can see, I've already cut my weft, and I'm just going ahead and sewing it down. You want to make sure when you are sewing, you're making sure that there is no loose spaces in between your wefts. You want to make sure that you're threading it very nice and neat. And you're just going to keep doing the same thing over again. You're going to be sewing sideways in one direction, and then when you get to the very back of, you're gonna cut it and start with your third, fourth, fifth row. Now that I have finished sewing my wefts in the sideways direction, I'm going to go ahead and start sewing my wefts downward. And as you can see right here, I'm sewing like little tiny pieces to kind of close it up. And that's basically it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking so you guys can see the rest of this tutorial. Okay, you guys, so that was it for the tutorial. It's pretty simple to do the no part flip over method. So I'm going to actually show you how I installed the wig onto my head. Like I said, I have been wearing this hair for almost a month now. I haven't had really any issues. I don't put any type of product in it. I just wet it from time to time with water, and that's about it. And this uh, as you see right now, the wig is actually freshly washed and air dried. I usually co-wash the hair every single week because I did notice that the hair does get a little bit lifeless and the curls start to drop dramatically. And I have seen like over the past few weeks that the curls have actually dropped. Now, I have not experienced a lot of tangling or shedding with this hair. The only time that I do experience any type of tangling or shedding with the hair is actually when I co-wash the hair, which is pretty weird. I don't do a lot with the curly hair at all because you want to try to do less manipulation as possible. But I do notice every time I co-wash the hair is like a big clump of hair that comes out. And I always like finger detangle my hair as well. I don't use any type of combs or brushes on the hair. I always finger detangle. So that's pretty weird that I do experience that. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is applying some edge control, and I'm using the edge control by Lotto Body. It works okay. I still have not been able to find an edge control that tames my edges for the entire day, but Lotto Body did a little bit for me for the time that I had to go out. So overall, I do like the hair. I don't like the fact that the curls have dropped from the time that I took the hair out of the package. From the first couple of weeks that I was wearing the hair, I do think that the curl pattern has changed. It has gotten a lot looser, but I do like the hair. I like the way it looks. I like the fact that it looks really nice with the no part flip over technique. Okay, so right now I'm just playing around with my hair, but I'm gonna go ahead and announce the giveaway winners for the makeup brush magic foundation brush, and the two winners are Sher Line 0919, and she is off Instagram, and then also J Campbell, Jae Campbell. So you guys, congratulations. Go ahead and email me with your address so I can go ahead and mail out the makeup brushes for you. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, you guys. I will see you in my next one.